Right, this is Doom on the 3DO, you know. Now, this is the reason why I wanted to get a 3DO, you know, Doom, you know. Art that to do the 3DO version, and it has great music, I have to say. And there are the people that art that made the 3DO version. And there's the 3DO itself, you know. You know, the CD-ROM based system only has one controller part. So if you want to play two-player games, you have to plug the second controller into the first one. And the controller's pretty cool. Now, I haven't used this in a long time because you see all the dust. So it has a headphone jack and volume knob. It has shoulder buttons. It only has 3 buttons though, so. And it has a lot of media functions. Because it works as a CD player also. Well, I'd say it looks fucking awesome, you know. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is one of the bad versions of the game, so well, I took the back of the box, looks like get ready to toast some demon flesh. Yeah, so you know, art that to have a shot of doing Doom for the 3DO. Came out in 1993, 1995. Came out in 1993 for the 3DO company. Yeah, so now 3DO was developed by Trip Hawkins of EA Electronic Arts. He created the 3DO company, but he didn't design the actual consoles. He just licensed out the specs to other companies to build the 3DO system, and Panasonic was one of them, you know. So I'm just going to play the game, and we'll see how good it is or how bad it is. I'm pressing the buttons and fucking what's happening, so I don't know. Hold on. Alright, here we go. So, level 1, and it won't be plenty, you know. Options, sound and music. Okay, so here we go. Great music. Well, there's a bit of. I don't like the fact that it's in a small box, you know. The frame rate is bad, but you know what? It's better than the Sega Saturn version, you know. So, you know, this is similar to the Atari Jaguar version because you see the brown border and the stuff down the bottom of his faces. That's the same as the Atari Jaguar version. But it's in a small box. I don't know why it's not full screen, but it runs pretty good, you know. I think the guys that actually made the game actually did the music themselves with guitars and stuff because that's what it sounds like. There is a bit of delay with the buttons when you press something happens, but it's not terrible. So it's not bad, not bad, not bad. You know, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know. Yeah, so you hold the A button to fire and the B button opens the doors. So not bad, not bad. But definitely the best part about this version of Doom is the music, without a doubt. Well, it's still a bad version of the game. Like, the frame rate is still bad when you turn, when you fire, just fucking a delay or something like that. But it's better than the Sega Saturn version. But that's a matter of opinion. Like, you know, like the Sega Saturn is full screen and it has more levels. This is just Doom, whereas the Sega Saturn you have Doom and Doom 2. So, you know, this runs better, or do admit that, like, you know. Yeah, so, you know, I've heard stories about this version of the game. The art data weren't given enough time to finish the game. So, actually, a woman actually was the head programmer of this game at Art Data. And, you know, it was amazing that she got it done something like 6 weeks or a month. She told them that it'd take at least 6 months to do this properly, but they wouldn't give her time to do it, you know. Because that was a big problem with game companies back in the day, trying to get stuff out the door before it's finished, like, you know. And pretty cool, you know. Well, I haven't played this in a long time with my 3DO or this version of Doom. But so I fucking took it out the other day and decided, you know what, I'm gonna try it out, see is it all that bad, and you know what, not really, you know, but it's nothing great either, you know. The Atari Jaguar version is still a better game. The Atari Jaguar version is still better, has a better frame rate, it's full screen, but this has better music. Whereas the Atari Jaguar version has no music, so, you know, take what it is, you know, it has its pros, it has its cons. Well, at the end of the day, it's still Doom, and that's all that matters. The gameplay in this version is intact, so yeah, that's all that matters. Now for some people, it's graphics over gameplay, but for me, it's fucking gameplay over graphics. So yeah, I mean, you know, so this is definitely similar to the Atari Jaguar version. You know, it has better music, so. And it's definitely better than the 32X version, because the enemies, you can see their front, their back, their sides, so you can creep up on them, you know. Whereas I think in the 32X version they're all just facing right towards you. And the 32X version has shit music, and I think that there's a few levels missing from the 32X version, because like, that was rushed to get out for Christmas also. And you know, the developers of the Sega 32X version said, look, we need more time. Now you have a deadline, get it out by Christmas. So they told them there's going to be a few levels missing. We don't care. They released it for full price, which is wrong, like, you know. These people should finish the fucking game and give people the value out of the game, but they didn't do that. They released it knowing that it wasn't finished, and it wanted people to pay full price for it. Well, all that shit backfired, you know. That's why all these consoles failed, because, you know, they didn't deliver. You know what I mean? Simple as that when it came to the games. All this fucking nickel and dime and other bullshit. You know, so you know, I'm just wondering how that's why I'm holding the phone down like that, you know. Yeah, so like the 3DO was a failure, just like the Atari Jaguar, just like the fucking the 32X and the Sega Saturn, you know. But, you know, it's all a matter of opinion, really. What games you like, what features do you like, you know. But this is the reason why I wanted to get the 3DO, and you know, I've got no regrets about it. But apart from this, in my opinion, there's nothing else worth getting on the 3DO. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of full motion video games on this console which are all shy. There's not enough games like this now. Wolfenstein 3D is on this also, so that's pretty cool. but that's not enough. Like, I love first person shooters, and as far as I know, Doom, there's Wolfenstein 3D, right? And there's another game called Killing Time, which is a fucking crazy fucking game, you know. In Killing Time, now the first thing that sprung to mind about Killing Time, Metallica, you know the song Killing Time. So that's where you got it, but it's fucking madness, you know. Killing Time. You're fucking going around the heads maze shooting ducks with a shotgun, which is funny, but after a while it gets boring. Like, that's basically what happened with Killing Time. Just got bored with it, you know. So I'm entering nuclear plant. So in all, the 3DO version, it's not the worst and it's not the best. You know, from what I've played, you know. Okay, so the things that I like about it is the music. The music is the best thing about it. The frame rate isn't the worst out of bunch, you know, but it's still bad. I don't like the way it's in the small box. Um, so yeah, I mean the controls are a bit delayed. Well, when I press something, it takes a second or two for it to happen. So, uh, like I said, like the developer, she said, look, can't remember what her name is, a 3DO. She says, look, art that. Look, I need 6 months minimum to make a good version of this game. But they said, no, release it. You got a deadline. So, but the music is definitely the best part about it. You know. And it's still Doom, it's still playable, so that's all that matters. So yeah, it's a bad version. Like, without doubt, the Sony PlayStation is the best console version of this game. You know, runs the best, looks the best, has Doom 1 and Doom 2. So out of all the console parts, if you ask my opinion, which should I get? The PlayStation 1 version, but only if you're interested in getting the PlayStation, you know. Then the Atari, so here, Sega, so the PlayStation 1 version will be the best. Then the Atari Jaguar version. Then I'd say this would be next. You know, then the Super Nintendo version is pretty cool, and that's only a 16-bit machine. And I hate to say it, but after playing all versions, like the Sega Saturn is the worst because the frame rate. It came out in 1997, so and it's just rushed, and the people behind it didn't give a bollocks, and they destroyed the game. But it's still playable with the Sega Saturn version. It runs a full screen, and it's a part of the PlayStation version. But like I said, Raid Software are the ones that did the Sega Saturn version, and they just didn't give a bollocks, and they destroyed the game. So yeah, I mean, for the longest time, I thought this was the worst version because I wanted it to be. I wanted the Sega Saturn to be the best, but it just wasn't. You know. So that's doing the 3DO. Like, it's not bad, it's not great. It's better than the Sega Saturn version in my opinion. So in my opinion, the Sega Saturn version is the worst version of Doom that I've played, unfortunately. And like I said, there's no excuse for it, you know, because the Sega Saturn didn't come out till 1996, 1995. The game didn't come out till 1997. So Ray Software had plenty of time to make a great version of Doom, and the Sega Saturn is fully capable of it. It's just a different bother, like, you know. And, we'll never forgive them for that. And they had no deadline like Art Data here. Like Art Data did this version, and they had a time, a deadline, and it was amazing that they got it out, and a woman no less. So fair play to her, like, you know. So, but this just still has a bad frame rate. The controls are delayed, but it's still playable. It's still Doom. So that's my. I mean, a trip down memory lane. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. This time it's exactly as I remember it. Not that great leak, you know. And imagine paying now back in the day, if you wanted to get a 3DO and this game brand new, it cost you 750 quid. And we remember Electronics Boutique. I walked in and it was there 700 quid, and Doom separately was 50 quid just to get this. Like, is it worth 750? No fucking way. And at the time, you could get a fucking Super Nintendo, you could get a Sega Mega Drive, you can get both consoles with Super Mario Brothers and fucking Sonic and a bunch of games, and you'd still have money left over. Which this was meant to be cutting edge, state of the art, and just didn't deliver because mainly the price. And like, it had crap games, in my opinion. Like, you know, It didn't have anything like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog or Golden Axe or anything like that. Just had Doom, Wolfenstein, and a bunch of crappy full motion video games, which are like watching B fucking movies and playing a game. That's just the truth, like, you know. So that's my opinion, you know, of Doom in the 3DO. It's good. It's not the worst version. For the longest time I thought it was. But see how he turned around the fucking jutters and stuff. So that's it. So I hope everyone stays safe out there from this fucking coronavirus and stay in, play a few fucking video games like I'm doing or whatever you like doing. And, you know, just take care and bye bye.